Every structure begins with a dream, a sanctuary of bamboo and thatch, built by hand. A place of quiet harmony with the surrounding forest. But this is not a story about building, it's a story about destruction, deliberate, intentional. To build something new, you must first clear the old foundation. What you are about to witness is not an act of arson. It is an act of creation in its most primal form. From the ashes, a new vision emerges. He begins by sourcing the materials for a stronger structure. He's not just gathering wood, he's selecting heavy timbers. A significant upgrade from the lightweight bamboo. He chooses a new site, this time on a rocky outcrop, providing a solid, stable base for a heavy foundation. The new foundation is marked out with string lines. Precision at this stage is non-negotiable. Now, the ancient art of timber framing begins. He's using a chisel to cut a mortise, a rectangular hole. This is the heart of traditional joinery. No nails, no screws. Just perfectly interlocking wood, held by geometry and friction. He meticulously carves the corresponding tenon, the male part of the joint that will slot into the mortise. The frame begins to take shape, piece by piece. On the ground, this pre-assembly is called a bent. His canine foreman inspects the joinery. The fit must be perfect for the joint to have full strength. Each joint is a testament to his skill, a small piece of structural poetry. Now for the most dangerous part of the build, raising the frame. Doing this alone with heavy timbers is an incredible feat of leverage, balance, and raw strength. He assembles another bent, the interlocking components, transforming loose timbers into a rigid structural frame. The first completed section of the new structure stands, a skeleton of timber waiting for its skin. From this angle, the full scope of the new building is clear. It is larger, stronger, and more permanent. He sets another beam into the post mortises, completing a section of the floor framing system. He inspects the structure's alignment. The frame must be perfectly square and plumb before proceeding. He uses a chisel to fine-tune a joint, shaving off millimeters to achieve a perfect, tight fit. He excavates for another foundation post, ensuring it is anchored deep into the stable subsoil. He uses an adze, a traditional tool for shaping and smoothing the heavy beams. The main beams are now in place, and he can begin installing the floor joists. He builds a simple wooden staircase, providing safe access to the worksite. Back to the main structure, he begins laying the floor decking, creating the solid surface of the main level. Each plank is carefully positioned and secure. The floor provides a stable work platform and adds significant shear strength to the entire frame. He shapes another timber with his adze, his movements practiced and efficient. He uses a spirit level to check his work. A level floor is the basis for straight walls. The methodical process of decking continues, plank by plank. The texture and color of the wood give the space a warm, natural character even in its unfinished state. He uses the back of his adze like a hammer, a versatile, multi-purpose tool. He prepares smaller timber pieces, likely for interior bracing or wall framing. He chisels another joint, a constant rhythm of precise, patient woodworking. He fits the large wall girt into place, a horizontal beam that adds immense rigidity to the wall section. The structure is now complete, interlocking system, each piece supporting and strengthening the others. The finished structure, a beautiful open-air pavilion, a bridge, or perhaps the foundation for something even larger. He begins to lay the deck boards, the final walking surface of the new structure. Each board is carefully aligned before being fastened down. The structure is being built directly over a stream, a challenging site that requires a strong, elevated foundation. He uses a handsaw for a final trim cut, ensuring a perfect fit against the main beam. The precision of his cuts is remarkable, a sign of a true master craftsman. He brings in another heavy timber. The work of framing is never truly finished. The beam is set in place, adding another layer of strength to the structure. He uses his knife for fine detail work on a joint, a task requiring a surgeon's touch. The process is a dialogue between the builder and the wood, shaping and fitting each piece. The deck is taking shape, a beautiful expanse of rich, red-toned wood suspended over the forest floor. A final trim with a handsaw ensures all the boards end in a clean, straight line. He drives a pin or dowel to lock a joint, a traditional and incredibly strong fastening method. He uses his adze with immense power and precision, hewing a massive timber to the perfect shape. The flooring is completed, a solid, beautiful platform for the next stage. He uses the saw again, constantly switching between tools as the task demands. A nail is driven, a small detail that contributes to the overall strength. The repetition of sawing by hand is a testament to the builder's incredible stamina. Each nail is driven home with purpose. A brief pause in the work, a splash of vibrant color from the forest floor reminds us of the beauty of the setting. He chisels a mortise for a half-lap joint, another classic piece of timber frame joinery. He begins to build up the wall frames, working off the now completed deck. He lifts a heavy wall beam into place, the structure now gaining height. He secures the top plate with metal brackets, a modern reinforcement for this traditional frame. He drives the structural screws, locking the frame together with immense clamping force. He cuts another large timber, this time for the roof rafters. He cuts the bird's mouth notch, a critical detail that allows the rafter to sit securely on the top plate. He fits the first pair of rafters, defining the pitch and shape of the roof. He uses his adze to shape the end of a beam, a custom fit that shows his mastery. He continues sawing the many rafters required to complete the roof structure. He uses a plumb line, a simple but perfectly accurate tool, to ensure the main posts are perfectly vertical. He measures and marks another piece of timber. The rule of measure twice, cut once is strictly followed. He carves another precise mortise. The quality of these joints is paramount. He fastens the structural components together. The framing is a complex system. Here, he adds blocking, short pieces that prevent the main timbers from twisting. He lifts the heavy ridge beam, the spine of the roof, into position. He carefully maneuvers it onto the king posts, a task requiring immense care. He secures the rafters to the ridge beam, completing the primary roof structure. He continues to lift and place the heavy timbers, his strength and endurance on full display. The final rafters are set, and the skeleton of the house is now complete. It's a beautiful, strong, and honest structure, with every joint and timber telling a story of its creation. He uses his adze to secure a joint, using the back of the tool as a hammer. He raises the last of the main roof beams into place. The completed timber frame is a magnificent sight, a testament to his skill as a carpenter and engineer. He makes final adjustments with his adze, ensuring every connection is perfect. The interplay of the beams creates a complex geometry that is both beautiful and incredibly strong. The roof structure is now completely locked together. The finished frame is a cathedral of wood, standing proudly in the heart of the forest. He takes a moment to survey his work, the architect of this wooden sanctuary. He descends from the structure, the phase of heavy framing now complete. He begins the cleanup, a sign that the project is moving into its finishing stages. Every offcut and piece of scrap wood is gathered. Nothing is wasted in this sustainable build. Now for the foundation work, he begins laying a dry stone, retaining wall around the base of the cabin. He carefully levels the earth inside the foundation, preparing a stable base for the floor. The stonework continues, a slow and patient process that will create an incredibly durable and beautiful foundation. He installs the floorboards inside the cabin, the first step in making the interior habitable. Each plank is nailed down securely. He raises an entire wall section, a process that requires careful planning and immense effort. He works on the roof again, making final adjustments to the rafters. He completes the roof decking, fully enclosing the structure from above. From the ashes of the first structure, a new home has risen, stronger, larger, and built with the wisdom of the ages. He raises a heavy beam for the roof structure, a task that pushes the limits of a solo builder. He uses a plumb bob, a simple weighted string, to ensure the main posts are perfectly vertical, an ancient and foolproof tool. He carefully uses a small knife to clean out a mortise joint, ensuring a perfect fit for the tenon. He uses an adze to shape a beam, his body and the tool working in a powerful, rhythmic motion. The precision of the joinery is everything. It is what gives the timber frame its immense strength. The finished joints are a thing of beauty, a visible expression of structural integrity. He inspects his work, ensuring every connection is flawless. He raises another heavy beam, the skeleton of the house growing piece by piece. The completed frame is a stunning sight, a testament to the enduring power of timber construction. He begins the meticulous process of building up the stone foundation wall. He carefully selects local stones, fitting them together like a three-dimensional puzzle. This dry stone technique relies on gravity and friction alone, requiring immense skill to build a stable wall. The process is slow, but the result will be a foundation that lasts for centuries. The beautiful, rustic texture of the stone wall perfectly complements the timber frame above. He begins to prepare the interior floor base, mixing concrete by hand. He pours the concrete slab, creating a smooth, durable, and level floor inside the cabin. He crosses a stream, the source of water for his concrete, and a reminder of the site's natural resources. The stones he has gathered from the stream are now an integral part of his home. He continues building the stone wall, a barrier against the earth and a foundation for his dream. The finished house now takes shape, a robust structure of interlocking timber. He works on the floor, excavating the interior, to prepare for the subfloor and insulation. He continues the meticulous process of laying out the floor joists. He measures the angle for a rafter cut. Using a square, he ensures the cut will be perfect, allowing the rafters to meet cleanly at the roof's peak. He shapes a beam with his adze, a dance of precision and power. He installs a wall gird, locking the vertical posts together. He uses the adze as a hammer, a versatile tool in the hands of a master. He saws the planks for the wall cladding. The walls are built up with solid wood, creating a strong and well-insulated envelope. The interlocking log cabin-style corners add immense strength to the structure. Each port is carefully fitted and fastened. The walls rise, transforming the open frame into a secure, enclosed space. He checks his work with a level, ensuring the walls are perfectly plumb. He continues to add the wall planks, a repetitive but crucial task. Each nail driven brings the project one step closer to completion. The roof framing begins, the final major structural element of the cabin. The rafters are lifted and set into place, a challenging task for a solo builder. He checks the alignment of the roof structure, the final guarantee of a weatherproof seal. The roof is sheathed with solid wood planks, creating a strong base for the final roofing. The cabin is now fully enclosed, a testament to his incredible skill, planning, and perseverance. He installs the final wall cladding, a satisfying moment in any build. He cuts another piece with the handsaw, the constant rhythm of creation. He uses his adze to perfectly fit a wall timber. He adds the trim around the window opening. He checks his work again. Constant vigilance is the mark of a true craftsman. The final wall planks are installed, completing the exterior shell. He cuts the final piece for the corner, a precise and challenging angle. He shapes the final timber with his adze. He installs the roof rafters, working carefully at a dangerous height. He takes a moment to enjoy the nearly finished house, a sanctuary he has wrested from the wilderness. He sweeps the interior, a simple act that transforms the worksite into a living space. He continues to install the floor decking. He brings in another timber. The work is not yet done. The completed cabin is a triumph, solid, beautiful, and built to last. He continues to add flooring, the final surface of his new home. The floor is now complete. The roof now stands complete and weatherproof. He relaxes on the finished floor, a well-deserved rest. From the ashes of a simple hut, a fortress of timber has risen. He sits and enjoys his new home, a testament to resilience and the enduring spirit of the builder. He begins cutting wood for the next project, his energy and vision renewed. The finished cabin stands complete, a permanent and beautiful addition to the landscape. He measures and marks wood for the interior finishing, the final stage of the build. He raises the roof frame, a difficult and dangerous task for a solo builder. He installs the rafters, the bones of the roof. He raises the ridge beam, the keystone of the entire roof structure. He sets the final rafters, his movements confident and precise. The roof frame is a beautiful piece of structural engineering. The completed frame is a testament to his skill. The roof is now fully framed and ready for sheathing. He saws the final piece for the roof frame. He nails down the roof decking, a satisfying rhythm of completion. He adjusts the final pieces of the frame, ensuring everything is perfect. The roof is complete. The finished structure stands proud. He hammers the final nail, a symbolic end to the main construction. He checks his work one last time. The finished cabin is a perfect retreat, a testament to the builder's art. He completes the final details of the roof. The final shot, a home built from the ashes, stronger and more beautiful than what came before. He works on the roof structure, a complex puzzle of interlocking timbers. He saws a rafter, his movements precise. He begins salvaging old terracotta roof tiles, a brilliant act of sustainable reuse. He cleans and sorts the salvaged tiles, preparing them for a new life. He begins laying the reclaimed tiles on the roof, a process that requires a mason's skill. The finished cabin is revealed, its roof a beautiful mosaic of salvaged tiles. He carefully lays each tile, creating a waterproof and incredibly durable roof. The work is painstaking, but the result is breathtaking. The finished house, with its unique tiled roof, is a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. He prepares more timbers, likely for interior finishing or furniture. He installs the door frame, another act of precision woodworking. The door is hung, making the cabin a secure space. He fits the window frame into the rough opening. The window is now installed, letting light into the dark wood interior. He now uses the salvaged tiles in a new way, as a durable and beautiful exterior wall cladding. He carefully stacks the tiles, creating a unique and textured facade. The finished wall is a work of art, a testament to his creative use of salvaged materials. The completed home is a symphony of wood, stone, and reclaimed tile. The final shot reveals a home that is not just built, but is reborn from the earth and from the past. A home that tells a story of destruction, resilience, and masterful creation. He completes the roof, installing the final ridge tiles. He works on the final details of the roofing, ensuring a perfect seal. He inspects the finished roof, satisfied with his work. He prepares more timbers for the interior, his focus unwavering. The finished house, with its beautiful tiled roof, stands as a testament to his vision. He sorts the salvaged tiles, the raw material for his unique walls. He lays the final courses of tiles on the roof. The roof is complete, a shield of fired clay, protecting the timber frame below. He works on the interior, now a worn and sheltered space. The interior details begin to take shape. He cuts the timbers for the door frame. He assembles the frame with care. The door frame is now complete. Each part of the process is given the same meticulous attention. The wall panels are installed. The house is now home. The final cladding is added. He prepares materials for the porch. He crosses the stream, a daily commute in his wild domain. He fits the window frame, the final piece of the exterior shell. He and his companion take a well-deserved break, enjoying the home they have built together. He brings in timber for the interior. The process of creation continues. He saws wood for the floor. He assembles the door. He measures for the door frame. He fits the door frame pieces together. The door frame is complete. He nails the frame together. He raises the finished door frame into place. He installs the finished door. He fits the final trim pieces. He carves the final details. He shapes a piece with his adze. He completes the window installation. The house is now home. He installs the footing for the porch stairs. The finished house, with its thatched porch, is a beautiful blend of different natural materials. He harvests palm leaves for the thatch. He thatches the porch roof, a final act of traditional craft. The finished home is a masterpiece, a testament to the enduring power of building with one's own hands. He prepares thatch, the final skin for his creation. He brings the finished thatch to the house. He sweeps the finished floor, a simple ritual of completion. The house stands finished, a beacon of resilience in the quiet woods. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel at MOHUBUSHCRAFT for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoy this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.